G'day, how are you? Diesel here for Getting Around Oz. Keep a trailer travelling. Thanks for clicking on the video today, and thanks for jumping on and checking out what's going on. Today's going to be a pretty quick video. It's going to update you on a few things that are going on here, but if you haven't already, grab yourself a drink, make yourself comfy. Let's get into it. Alright, so I thought I'd jump on and make a quick video today. I've been trying to make a video probably the last few weeks just to drop in and say good day to you, but life is a bit hectic at the moment, which I'll fill you in on a bit. So basically, at the moment, like today, I'm actually going to get stuck into the build. We're very close to finishing this finally, so I have got a lot of stuff recorded. I just haven't had any time to edit, unfortunately. I guess a quick summary is life has just been, I guess, first things first. I just haven't had time to edit any videos, to be honest with you. I haven't had time for my own family. I'll be completely honest with it. Firstly, work has just been crazy busy. Haven't had a lot of time off. I had Christmas Day off, which was nice. I had a fantastic day with some family and friends, and the kids had a great day. They really enjoyed it, which was fantastic. But time off is kind of few and far between for me at the moment, which is why I've had to prioritise my life, and this YouTube stuff and the social media stuff has just had to take a back seat. Unfortunately, it's not because we're quitting or hanging up the boots or any of that sort of stuff. It just hasn't been a priority at the moment, which I'm sure you can understand. And then the time I have had off, is time to either spend some time with, the family, or, trying to keep going with the build here, which is coming along well. Been a few hiccups here and there, but getting through it, and, I'm going to have a red hot crack at this today and see how we go this weekend. I'm pretty keen to get it done and get out and about. And I guess in regards to travelling and camping plans, life is on hold at the moment. Probably a few years aware already. Obviously got some family illness, and we've had to pass up on some travelling and camping opportunities, this month particularly. But it's just on hold, and as you know, it's we're just what's the best way to say it? We just can't go anywhere at the moment. We don't know where we might be required to go to anytime soon, if you know what I mean. So that's what's going on there. We have things we want to do. It was only this morning we were talking about it, So we've got some really exciting things we want to do, and some big travel plans and camping plans. And I just can't expand more on it because we just don't know if and when we're going to be able to do it. So I don't want to hype up and say any stories if I can't deliver on those. So we'll see what happens, in the future there. But that's kind of what's going on there. I had some questions about the Pajero. Apologies, I haven't covered it off with you. Not by intention. It's just how life has been. Life has been busy, and it just hasn't come up. I've wanted to make a video on the Pajero, which is, I guess, the other reason I sort of have been putting it off. Back in, early in the year, we actually sold the Pajero. So when we got the Ranger, we sold the Pajero literally within a day. I think it went up for sale, and it was gone. I think it was gone the next day, to be honest with you. I'm not bloody surprised they're in demand. It was a very good car, but reasons for selling it were, I think it was up to about 280,000 K. So we'd done a lot of travelling with it and put a bit of mileage on the car, and the car was starting to show some fatigue. Maintenance issues were starting to pop up, and we'd spent money on upgrading the suspension and a few other things, but it needed more maintenance work, and it was, we figured I wanted to get a new car. I wanted to go for something bigger. I'd like to tow something bigger, if the time, the opportunity presents itself in the future. And it wasn't my car either. It was more Anita's car, and I had my own car, and so we sold both. So I sold my FG XR6 Falcon, and we sold the Pajero. Bought the Ranger here, and Anita's got herself a car now, which she used on the road there, which is she's very happy with as well. So we're both upgraded, and the Pajero we didn't get rid of because it wasn't a very good car, and it wasn't a great car for us, because it bloody was. It was a fantastic car, and highly bloody recommend them. But it was just time to move on. We had it for, I don't know, maybe 5 years, and put probably maybe 180,000 Ks on the clock, and new bloody tyres, and it just needed a few thousand to put into it, and just thought, you know what, if we can get a good price for it, we'll upgrade, and that's exactly what we did. So that's what's happened with that. I am absolutely keen to do a video on my experience with the Pajero, pros and cons, and I did have a lot of experience with it, and like all cars, I've got great things, and other cars, other things that aren't so great, but I am keen to do a video. I am keen to do a video on the Ranger versus the Pajero, not so much a verse, but just pros and cons and what they're like. As some of you are in a similar position where you maybe thinking about going this way or the other way, or maybe going from a Ranger to Pajero. I am definitely keen, and I will do it at some point. Yeah, just to give you a bit of a comparison, the pros and cons, and Rangers are more expensive than Pajeros, as well for the year. So there's definitely some information there that I feel will be helpful. So chuck in the comments if there's something you would like to know about, or there was something I could answer for you, but that's something I'll do at some point soon. In regards to build, there's been a couple other things going on. Obviously, you've seen the shower tent video before. We got some new tyres on this recently, so we've partnered up and doing a collaboration with Tyre Ruler, who are an online tyre company. So we've actually got I'll chuck a link and the discount code subscription, in the description. But there's so you can grab yourself a discount off tyres. Essentially, they're an online company, so you can buy online. Long story short, you can buy tyres and get tyres installed all from the bloody seat of your couch. Honestly, it's crazy. I wasn't aware of it until I was looking into it, and because we were looking for new tyres. We had the highway terrain tyres, but needed all terrain for what we do, and this opportunity came up, and I'm very bloody happy for it. But it benefits you guys as well. But Tyre Royal, you can just jump on their website and shop for tyres, essentially, and there's a bit of information on there. You can choose to get these delivered to your house, or you can actually get them delivered to a mobile tyre fitter, and the tyre fitter will actually come out to your houses, which is what happened for us. We're too bloody busy to go and ship the car off for an hour, a couple of hours, or a morning, whatever, to a tyre shop, and they're super cheap. I'll make a video on my experience with that one soon as well. So we've had the all-terrain tyres on here for a couple of months now, and they're very good, so very happy with them. And again, they're bloody cheap. They're bloody cheap, and it's a very convenient service. So if you're interested in tyres, check that one out there, and make sure you get yourself looked after. Very happy to set this one up here, and there's maybe something else in the new year in the works for sponsorship with another company, so something else to maybe go on the roof there. We'll see what happens. That's about everything. I think I've summarised our situation well enough. Apologies we haven't had more to share with you. If you're interested, we do have our Patreon channel as well. There's a free, you actually try it out for free if you like, as well as a free week in there to, just to have a look and see if it's for you or not. On that one there, it's more personal. You just drop in some, bits and pieces of things that are sort of happening behind the scenes, and, they kind of know what's going on closer to real time, essentially. So if you're interested in that one there, check it out and have a look. But yeah, hopefully in the next week, my work life will calm down and I'll get a bit more time just to take a breather with life and actually have a bit of bloody mental energy to contribute to some, to more around the house and start getting some editing done, because I've got heaps that we've done here, and obviously in this board here behind me, which is going in today. So plenty to come, that's for sure. Really appreciate you sticking with it. I didn't realise, I think it was in the last 2 months, we've probably only had a few videos go up, which was not intentional, that's for sure. But hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. But really appreciate you sticking with us, and I'll wrap him up here. I'm Diz of Getting Around Oz. Keep a trailer travelling. We'll catch you soon. Hooroo.